I mean, just for us to continue to get better, which we did tonight. I mean, even though they had a lead and, we had to play a little catch-up, we got better tonight, and that's the most important thing. And everyone felt involved in the game, both offensively and defensively, and that's key. It's key for our team.
Where was the Wilkins
hit?
Where was the Wilkins hit? The one just before
A little bit high.
Were you, any problem with it? Or
No, I'm all right. I'm a football player.
Supposed to there was a little nonverbal communication between you and he in the fourth quarter. You just sort of look at each other and decide the guys on the court will stay on the court and you'll.
Yeah, well, we, that the shot I made gave us a little momentum, so we kind of, kept the same group out there to start the fourth, and we was able to build a lead, and that was good. It was good for us as a team, and then the guys that came in kept the lead going.
What kind of difference will it make in April and in May and June that you and Dwayne are playing sometimes 30 to 35 instead of 40 to 45?
Well, all the rest you can get throughout the regular season helps you in the long run. I've played a lot of minutes throughout my career. I've been able to tone it down a little bit since I've been here, but it's going to help. It's going to help. But I think the most important thing is for us to just stay healthy. If we can stay healthy, that's more than anything. I mean, you can play a lot of minutes and be healthy, and then you can play not so many minutes and not be healthy. So the number one thing for our team, we have to be full. We want to be full when April comes around, late April, when the playoffs start.
LeBron, obviously you've won 17 in a row, but 18 in a row will be against a team that's 2-0 against you. Is it important, maybe more than just any of these previous 17, to sort of at least make a statement and a stance against a team that maybe even pushed you around a little bit?
Nah, we don't need to make no statement. There's no team. We know where we stand when it counts, but we want to play well. We want to continue to get better against a very good team coming in our building. We always want to hold serve on our home court. So it's going to be a good test for us. Against a very, very good team, and we look forward to it.
In your post-game interview on TV, you talked about their smash mouth type of play. Could you talk about how you see their, quote, smash mouth type of play?
Well, they play, inside out. A lot of NBA teams now these days play outside in. They're not one of them. They play inside out with Hibbert and David West. And even Paul George, he does a lot of slashing. He shoots some threes too, but, his attack mentality helps them. So if they could, they would like to keep our game in the 80s, which they've been able to do. So we got to try to push the tempo a little bit and have them play with us, but they've been able to control the tempo the first two games.
This is their first trip back here since that wild Game 5 last year, with the suspensions. What do you kind of remember about that game and, the physical nature and all that?
Honestly, not much till you said it. So, the UD and
yeah, when UD got suspended, Game 5,
yeah,
hands broke, all that kind of stuff.
It was a physical game. We won. That's what matters.
How would you characterize you and Indiana as a rivalry? I mean, in terms of, right now, is there another team, particularly in the East, that you guys have more of a rivalry with?
Okay, it's Boston, Chicago, more than Indiana. We've only had one series with those guys. So I will say it's Boston. I mean, our first year we played those guys in the second round, and then last year we played them in the conference finals, and I have a lot of history with them even before I got here, and as well as the guys that have been here before. So Indiana is not a rival, at this point.
LeBron, you remember in the 17 games you haven't lost since you saw them last. Indiana, where's the biggest area this team is better now than it was last?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, we're just trying to. I think offensively we're moving the ball, we're sharing the ball, and I think defensively more than anything we're communicating and we're helping one another. So, and that's the most important thing. Defensively, we have to continue to be on the string. We have to continue to communicate and help one another. And then, offensively, it doesn't matter who gets the shot. We want the best look and try to control our turnovers, and we're going to give ourselves a chance to win.
Dwayne called this a special team. In your mind, is this the most special team that you've been a part of?
We have an opportunity to be. Last year's team ended up winning the championship, but I think this year's team has the potential to be better than last year's team. If we continue to, not take any shortcuts, not take any days off on the process of us trying to get better each and every day, and if we do that, we put ourselves in a position to compete for another championship.